When I was younger, I had plenty of eyebrows, really more than enough to go around. But recently, it seemed like my eyebrows were starting to disappear.
What the heck is that?
This was a job for my friend and eyebrow expert, Ramy Gafni.
Ramy is the eyebrow guru. He is the author of How to Fake Real Beauty. So Ramy, just tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do here in the Ramy Beauty Studio.
I'm a makeup artist and eyebrow expert and creator of Ramy Cosmetics. We just celebrated our 20-year anniversary, Ramy Cosmetics. And I do makeup lessons, makeup applications, and of course eyebrows and guybrows here at the studio.
Ramy, you've been doing this for 20 years. Can you tell us a few of the celebrity clients that you've had and who's a bitch?
I've been very fortunate in my career, I have to say. The names that people get excited about are always like Taylor Swift, Britney Spears, Rihanna, Cher, who was amazing, really, really nice and everything you would hope.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it would have been devastating if she was anything but. She
really
was everything you would hope for. Really nice and a good sense of humor.
And who wasn't nice?
Yeah, I've been very lucky.
You're such a liar. Somebody was bad. Who was bad?
Nobody that would surprise you. I mean, I've worked on like Naomi Campbell, and she's
tough.
She's tough.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she knows what she wants and is, but she was trying really hard to be nice, and that's what kind of broke my heart, was that she's trying, it's just not in her,
A for effort, Naomi.
A for effort.
So, Ramy, I have noticed that my eyebrows are not what they used to be. I used to have thick, gorgeous, oh my God, Brooke Shields-esque eyebrows.
I remember.
What the hell happened here?
Well, they still look great, I do have to say, really. They really do. They are good.
They don't suck, but
they're not what they were.
They're not, exactly.
It's very interesting. That's a question I get often, and many people, especially I would say over 40, when you're over a particular age, they do get more sparse. And what I've seen that's really interesting is even people that have never touched their eyebrows in their entire life, they are virgin eyebrows, they've never removed a hair, they still get more sparse with age.
And that's what, the shrinking of the hair follicle?
Yes, and I think sometimes it's just the death of the hair follicle, which just happens with time. It might be from sleeping on one side, one pillow. If you favor one side, you might develop a gap in that area of your brow. I think it's just in our youth we're blooming and hairs are popping everywhere, and then you get to an age where the petals start to fall.
Oh, that's so beautiful and crushing at the same time.
And so it's something that does happen. I used to blame it on, of course they were getting waxed for so many years and making their brows too thin, and now they're paying the price. And there is truth to that as well. But I have learned that also even untouched brows will, with age, change. The good thing is we have solutions, where you can keep it going for an unknown, indefinite amount of time, like through life.
All right, so let's get to the makeup table and look at some of those solutions to the thinning brow problem. All right, let's do some brows, baby.
All right, so I want to just walk through the 3 different options, and then I'll do. Okay, so one option, and I like this for you because of the red hair, because the colors are warm. This is called Miracle Brow. This is my original brow filler, and it's great because it lasts forever. It comes with the double-ended brush, and it's like a pomade, so it really stays on.
I have used this product, no joke, it stays on.
You can go swimming, it stays on until you take it off.
You can horseback ride. Anything you could do wearing a tampon, you could do with this pomade.
You're always in action, oh what a plus. You always feel smashing, oh what a plus.
For you, Tampax tampons, action protection you can trust.
Even with a maxi pad. And that's one option. The other option is my tinted brow gel, which is called When Harry Met Sally.
Oh, hi Sally. Sally, this is Harry Burns. Harry, this is Sally Albright.
Nice to meet you.
It's like a blonde color, so it's kind of a universal taupe. That's the color. If you're not sure what color to use, I always tell people go 2 shades darker if you're blonde or silver, and 2 shades lighter for everyone else. Then the #1 seller is the Perfect Brow Wand.
I love this.
And that's the one I want to demonstrate on you. It's like ultra neutral. Wow. So if your hair is reddish, it looks a little reddish. If you're blonde, it looks blonde. If you're dark, it looks dark. And the other side is a built-in highlighter. So,
now, why do I want a highlighter?
Well, most people use the highlighter along the underside of the brow, and it emphasizes the arch. But a little photographer's trick I do is I also apply it on either side of the peak above the brow and blend it out. And by surrounding the eyebrow with light reflection, it makes the brow itself look fuller than just filling it alone.
Ooh.
So it's really...
Do me!
I will do you.
Okay.
You always want to start with the filler, and I tell people put it where your eyebrow is or where you want it to be. And take a brush, I use my Browtility brush, but any like spoolie or little brush will do it, and brush it through. So you're left with a great looking brow, not a made up looking brow.
Okay, look at the difference between those 2 brows in 30 seconds. Yeah. Okay, so happy brow, sad brow. Wow!
It's like mere mortal and movie star.
Oh my god, I feel like a movie star or half a movie star.
With the angled brush, apply to the brow, and then I flip the brush over to the blending side, and I brush it through.
Yeah. My brows are back. Ramy, you're a genius.
Thank you.
Kisses. Mwah. Ramy, where is your studio located?
I am in Manhattan at 330 East 33rd Street.
So if someone wanted to come here to get your help, how would they get in touch with you?
You can download the Ramy Cosmetics app, and you can book appointments online or on ramy.com. It's ramy.com.
You have an app.
I have an app.
That's so fancy.
Or they can, of course, call us here at the studio.
What's that number?
It's 212-684-9500.
Call now.